Hi, good evening. This is TIA, the Image Academy. With me, we have Dr. Omar Bali here. He has gone through a whole day of image consultancy with us here at TIA, the Image Academy. And we've come to the end of the day today. He's nicely groomed. I have a few questions to ask him, and he has a few questions to ask me.
Oh, yes.
You do, right?
Okay.
So shall we start?
Please. Let's do that.
Okay. I would like to understand from you, Omar, that what do you actually understand by image consultancy or image management or image development? So when you came to me here today this morning, what did you have in mind? And when you did read about TIA, the Image Academy, which gives image consultancy services to individuals, to corporates, to service industry, retail industry, what was there actually in your mind when you came in?
Well, I thought that my belief is that it does play a big role. Ultimately, as a doctor also, you will have to focus on that off the stage and even while you're in the hospital. So, and why only about as a doctor? In any profession, you have to, when I judge a person that, okay fine, is he a good lawyer or is he a good mechanic, engineer, whatever, I'm going to get the overall image, not just the dressing, not just his looks, but his entire personality, his or her entire personality. So image does play a big role in every field. That's what my belief is.
Okay. Okay, so you did come in thinking that we will be covering your appearance, which requires styling and grooming, and we touched upon quite a bit of how the colors should coordinate, what are the kind of suits you should be wearing, and we did touch upon communication and the behavior part of it, which is actually the ABC of an image. How do you feel now after you've spent the whole day at TIA, the Image Academy?
Well, my mind has opened up to so many aspects of my image that it's kind of enlightening to know that, okay, you can look at yourself in so many other ways. And people also judge you and assess you in life through various different mediums, and it's not just the way you think it is. So I have learned a lot of facts that you have brought to my attention.
Okay, and did you find it fun and did you find it informative?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that you and other Indians require image consultancy? And if yes, what are the areas do you think image consultancy helps?
Like I mentioned, in every field there will be a role played by the image. I mean, we all work on our image. What you are doing here is you're bringing it to the conscious awareness, which could be one stage ahead of where we all are. And I'm sure in many other places it actually is taken seriously, but this line of work where you're focusing on the image of a person, it's a good thing. It's a development, it's an advancement on your own personality and your own approach to life also, for that matter.
So, since you went through so many hours of image consultancy, do you think that you would recommend this to everybody? And especially because India is a growing economy, and we and I strongly believe that our Indians do require this aspect as well.
I would definitely recommend it to, especially the people who are youngsters in that stage where they are about to enter the business world out there, and whichever field they are planning to get into. I would absolutely do that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I have just one more last question to ask you. You've gone through a whole day of really tedious and vigorous training here at TIA, the Image Academy. How do you think it is going to benefit you in your career, or where would you like to take it from here once you step out of here? How do you think it's going to benefit you?
Well, first of all, I'll be conscious of so many factors that I wasn't aware of. So
Could you give us
Definitely
an example?
a plus there. Well, like an example, I could say that my body language, my posture, which does impact my emotions and my thoughts eventually, and at the same time, the dressing and all, it's like an overall appearance, a pleasant appearance for a doctor is something that is definitely much needed these days.
Okay, all right. So,
So
you have the bronze and the brains, and it's a really lethal combination, yeah? Okay, these were the 3 questions that I needed to ask you, and I think you answered it very well. I'd like to throw open this floor to you, and you can ask me any questions that you may have.
Well, I may have a little trouble trying to get into that authoritative position
Okay.
and have that image of a person who is, you know, well, not bossy, but at the same time authoritative. You know, what suggestions would you give me on that?
Okay. Like you went through the training here, I think the first thing in terms of appearance, it's very important to wear the right colors. Some colors actually are approachable and some colors are supposed to be authoritative. Now generally I do not recommend colors just like that unless and until I have really done the whole color analysis along with the drapes and things like that. But one of the colors that comes into my mind is black. Black is an authoritative color. If you also have, and if you're wearing a black suit with a red tie, that's a very, very powerful combination. But you have to be a little mindful of your personality, the situation in which you are going to be speaking, or the situation that you find yourself in. So we actually look into various aspects of you before we actually kind of give out a color. In terms of your question, which is applicable to you, it would be very situational. A charcoal suit or a black suit with a fairly authoritative tie and an equally good communication skill would do wonders for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, being a Sikh myself,
Right.
there are we have had a discussion about all the different parts of grooming
Right.
in that aspect.
Yes.
But could you comment a bit about my turban and perhaps any suggestions on that, or maybe the size or color combination or anything on those levels?
Yes. Actually, a little bit, thank you, I've learned from you as well about the turban. But yes, in terms of color, it has to be coordinated with what you're wearing. It could be your jacket or it could be your pants. Also, I think that it's important to have the right size of your turban. If you're a big person, then you can go a little bigger. If you are generally a small stature person, then you go according to the size of your stature. We also look into the face shapes. The face shape will define the shape of your turban. So these are some of the things that you can keep in mind depending on the kind of turban that you're wearing, or the kind of clothing that you're wearing. Again, it's your personality, the occasion that you're going for, but everything should be in harmony with each other. Yeah.
I also we have had such broad ideas and so many ideas thrown out here for my benefit.
Yeah.
But especially on the lines of communication skills.
Right.
But could you sort of give me in short, what could be the pointers for me that I could take home message for me that I could
Yes.
help me?
Sure. In the process of the image consultancy that we were doing today, I have given you a few tips, but I also believe that you probably need to work on the pace of your speaking, and also a little bit of voice projection depending on situation again. Also on articulating your words, and also throwing out your voice, which is again voice projection. Otherwise, I think you're fairly good, and I've had a really good experience in doing all the aspects of image consultancy with you, and I hope you enjoyed it too.
It was quite a day, quite a learning experience.
Okay, so I'd like to thank everybody here. We are located at Hiranandani Powai, and this is TIA, the Image Academy, signing off with Dr. Umar Bali here. Thank you, Dr. Umar.